Okay, FM 101.7.
Ni amatefio eye PRO edema men's gold. Opani mi moache.
Ja, me chao, what you saying?
Me wo na also
Oh, me dey my jaw like a crab because one show me chikra. My jaw line, crack.
Ye bra, facha me why na ha kwa ho eja me pa cha weti.
One friend more before my sister me what you saying? Oh, yeah.
Facha me minia. Why?
I'm not doing here.
Oh, nice one. And come on, yet free nura and neighbor ne say yenia ya de nyina nana apia mensa number 1. One case ya na ekoso Dubai no. Wadi bim Emma wajai na enekura no so hwe daily guide kura na wode atum se wo se wo mbehya se atua customers ka sabre ya number 1 ebe enkomo yi etisei.
Okay, me da say my mean to obi na mean to chief no nyina. I mean the OT no and na the what the Democrat and so na yampa no by the grace of God no the court ruled say all the charges no that the Horizon Diamond Company no and with the CEO Daniel no omudi ball nana apia mensa no he's been acquitted and discharged of all the allegations or all the charges leveled against them. The court also ruled fair. The court is giving the plaintiff 30 days of which they can appeal the ruling, no? Which means now no, Nana Apia is free from all the allegations. The almost friend saw your first start. There's some called dupe way BB, we say why we be sicker, all these things no court no I can't say and no crap. It's not true. And he's free from all those allegations. Now, what is left to see is that we are now going to sue the Horizon Diamond Company or Dubai no, to pay us our $39 million because we have supplied gold to them, and that is the story we put. That we don't owe them any money. We have never duped that company $51 million. In fact, that's the $1 million scam. No, we are not part of it. We have never been part of it, and will never be part of it. It was a transaction between the Horizon Gold Company no, with another company in Ghana known as Just Gold Company Limited. The CEO, Ade, they were the people that transact that business, and it led to that $1 million scandal. No? Men's Gold and Nana Apia Mensah was not part of it. So this was our case in court, and the court upheld arguments, and they've acquitted and discharged him of all the allegations. So, Luciano, if like I can give you a little background.
Because
the arrest, no?
Yeah, Mammy B. Why don't meet you?
So in 2016, they said our license to operate that government denied through the Minerals Commission was to purchase and export gold. So this is what we've been doing alongside the trading, and then the gold commemorative. These are the three things we do at Men's Gold. So we purchase and export gold. We do the gold collectibles trading, and then the gold commemorative coins. We have three trades. So the export, in 2018, PMC's CEO, Mr. Hammond, a granting interview, for the past 4 to 5 months at the time we're speaking, we are the 4th or the 5th leading gold export company in Ghana. And at that time, we've made export to the tune of $60 million at that time. And I can tell you for a fact, Men's Gold as a company, for the past 3 or 4 years, 3 years since that we start exporting gold, we've made export to the tune of more than $150 million. So we've been giving people, we've been supplying customers or clients gold based on request. So it was one of these transactions that we supplied gold to Horizon Royal Company or Dubai that led to all this. Now, what happened? In 2016, this company came to us again because when we started doing business with them way back in 2016, we've been supplying them gold and they've been paying. So they are customers. That. So one time, no, they came to us that they needed a huge quantity of gold. That was in 2016. But that huge quantity they requested for at that time, no, we did not have that quantity of gold that they were demanding from us. What you are saying? So there were some few delays because that time, no, now we're trying to gather and make sure that yes, our gold, so that we can supply them. Because as I told you already, no, we've been doing business with this company, and in fact, one point in time, they even invited us to Dubai. Our CEO and some of the officials were there. We had a good stay in Dubai. We came back, and it was great. There has been a good, cordial relationship with Horizon Royal Diamond in Dubai and Men's Gold Company, led by our CEO. So when those requests came in 2016 that they needed that gold, we couldn't supply that gold. So there were like delays. What you are saying? So I'm afraid, then Men's Gold, move gold, no, then move my gold. So at a point in time, there was a man called Zaka. Zaka, no, Mama Horizon Royal Company. The Horizon Royal Company, the CEO, a friend Daniel. What I say, a Palestinian, but worked in Dubai for so many years. So right now it's more like he associates with the royals in Dubai. So the company called the Horizon Royal Diamond, he is the CEO of that company. So he sent a guy who was also a worker in Dubai, let me say, the right-hand man called Zaka. Now, the real name of Zaka is Rodriguez Jose Gomez. That is the real name. Your friend is Zaka. So Zaka came to Ghana to find out why Men's Gold is delaying to supply that quantity of gold to them. In fact, Odru Ghana, no, Okoshia, your CEO, no, in the office. When he got there, that time, no, now your CEO was in the company of another businessman. They were having a discussion. And one of the businessmen that was there was Ade. But what you say? Hello?
Me too, pa. Me too.
So Ade was there. So there, no, Odru, no, your CEO, no, introduced Ade to Zaka and the other business associate that was, because it was a business meeting. What you are saying? So after that meeting, then we had a meeting. Our CEO had a meeting with Zaka and said, okay, so they are working out things to make sure that quantity of gold almost will supply it to them. That was the end of that meeting. Surprisingly, later we got to know that Zaka now comes to Ghana and started engaging Ade and his people, unknown to Nana Appiah Mensah.
Naturally, sir. One need a different deal. Wabra na muso munimukra.
Then Nimhunhe. Apparently, no. Ade, who owns Just Gold Company Limited and his associates, no, they met with Zaka at the blind side of Nana Appiah Mensah, and they told Zaka that, we heard that you want Men's Gold to supply you this quantity of gold with this price. They promised Zaka that they can provide or supply Horizon Royal Diamond Company, with that quantity of gold with a better price.
Okay.
What you are saying? Exactly. So what it means that Ade went behind Nana Appiah Mensah, and then he started dealing with Zaka. So when they had the meeting, Zaka now went back to Dubai and told his boss, Daniel, that, okay, when I got to Ghana, because Men's Gold is delaying, there was this man called Ade who was introduced to me by Nana Appiah Mensah. But he has a company called Just Gold Company Limited, and they have assured me that they can supply me with the quantity of gold that we are looking for and at a better price. What did I say?
Me too.
So Daniel, upon hearing that, he said, okay, fine. Because if Men's Gold is delaying sales gold, and there's a company who has assured that they can supply the gold, then go ahead and let's broker the deal with them. So they went ahead. And for the 3 times that Zaka came to Ghana to have meetings with Ade and his company, Nana Appiah Mensah was not part or privy to that meeting.
Oh, okay.
At all. All the 3 times Zaka came to Ghana to have meetings with these people, Nana Appiah Mensah was not part of it. And he didn't even know that Zaka was having meetings with Ade and his people. He didn't know. So they went ahead They did what they have to do, and the money was wired to Just Gold Company, and I'm told it's $51 million was sent to them, with expectation that Just Gold Company, headed by Ade and his people, will supply the gold to Horizon Royal Diamond in Dubai. It turns out that the money came, the gold did not go.
Scary by, but the gold now.
Yes, the gold didn't go. This turns out to be per what we're hearing. The gold didn't go. So it was back and forth. What was happening? Gold, gold. So it was a huge problem between Zaka, the Daniel, and then the Ade, and then his company. At that time, no, men gold and Apia Mensa, we were concentrating on our business. No, so Kaya 2017 thereabouts, no, we start establishing branches in all over the country. So we went to Real Madrid to open our branch there.
Yeah.
So that at that time, no, our chief executive, that is what he was occupying himself with, how to get branches in other countries so that the business soon be grow. What I say. Then this didn't happen. In fact, at a point in time, no, when the gold was not coming, and the people came to Ghana to find out what was happening, they turned out that they cannot get the gold. So Just Gold Company should just pay them their $51 million. So they came to Ghana and then employed the services of a very reputable law firm in Ghana to change the money or to retrieve their money for them. Like I say. But it turns out that, I mean, they did all that they have to do. The law firm, they did the investigation. I don't know what happened, and they were not able to retrieve the $51 million for Horizon Royal Diamond. So in 2017, that's on 2018, no, this company now came back to us. That is Horizon. So you could see that was the incident happened in 2016. 2018, they are coming back to us again. So Horizon now came back to us in around February or March. They came to Men's Gold and says that, okay, Men's Gold, I want you to this time around supply me with gold. I need gold to do certain things. So can you supply me? So now, when the request came, we knew that there has been this problem with Horizon Company and then Just Gold headed by Ade.
But so, I mean, Apani, Omoni Ade enya problem no. Sa problem no. Omo implicate number one ewom.
No, at that time, no, they didn't implicate him.
Okay.
Because he wasn't part of it.
Okay.
He wasn't.
The idea maybe is a question say. Now, more implicating no. And mo aba say okay, mo person mo ne to a business so say nipa ba ko de was Sunday mu. Enti se sa na tie dia. Ade na oba na wa ba be hwe to wo de to asem no so ansa. Okay.
So, as I said, when this can happen, they never implicated Nana Apia Mensah or Men's Gold because we're not part of the deal. We're not privy to the contractual arrangement, the LOI that they signed. In fact, the documents we provided in court shows that all the signatures that Horizon and Just Gold Company they had, no, Nana Apia Mensah was not part of it at all. So, in 2018, when they came in around February or March there, that they wanted to do business with us again, right? And to supply them with gold. Okay, we told them that, okay, in that case, we don't have any problem supplying you with gold because you've been our client already. And we have a very good relationship with you people. But because of that case that has happened already, you know, which of course we all, in the gold fraternity, everybody got to know about it. Okay, so before we start doing any, or we initiate any new business with you, kindly go and bring undertaking. That shows that, indeed, Men's Gold Ghana was not part of that 51 million scandal. And that if we provide you gold at this time round, you will pay our money to us. So they drafted the undertaking. Our lawyers went through, and it was okay. Don't forget that these people have been our clients already, so there's trust there. So based on that trust and undertaking, you know, they requested for 750 kg of gold.
700 and what?
So 750 kg, 750 kilograms of gold.
Wow.
They requested that. You see, and you know that with men's gold, that's our track record. I mean, for the past years that we've been exporting gold, we've done that. I mean, and perfectly with 100% record, accurate record. We've done that. And when we say we are supplying you gold, when you bring us your LOI, we look at it. We thought that everything is okay. The mode of payment is fine. We supply, you pay. That's how it is. That's how we do our business. It was a genuine business we do. So when you look at the undertaking that was brought to us by Horizon Royal Company, we thought that it was okay. So based on that trust and that undertaking, we supplied them with the gold. First, it was for 350, and then the second was 7, and that shipment was done in April, of which I have all the documents, the shipment record, the documents, everything is here. The bank transactions, everything that I have it here. So we shipped that amount of that quantity of gold to Horizon, expecting them to also honor their side of their agreement by sending us their SWIFT code for us to access the $28 million that worth of gold that we shipped to them.
Abanye, me say now he's been exonerated of all the charges. Afei sikano gold na mo export command no afei na mo be process na mo agimusika.
Yes, because because we're expecting Horizon Company to pay us our $28 million. They were not able to pay us. Apparently, they have other ulterior motives. Now we didn't know at that time. So it was back and forth. Why are you not paying our money? Oh, come. So at one point, they even asked us to come to Dubai to sit down so that we can have a meeting and see how they can pay the money. So Nana Piamesa at that time was in another country. So he sent one of our lawyers, who is the board chairman, to go to Dubai and sit down with these Horizon people, because at that time they have even wrote to us another undertaking that shows that we should come and have a negotiation on how they can effect that payment. So that was what Nana Pia was going to do in Dubai.
Yeah, now Mami Musa same with you. Asemi ba I mean Musa motete ehun nsem bebre one ebinim se there be nam one kura no ona cells and prisons ewo Dubai na owo Jumeirah baby aya na Fridays amanfo ko club no wo hotel bi kura ewo ho amanfo provide hotel no details eno me ade mi ankasa kura nso me di akire as at last week eba Dubai be free Germany ba Dubai eba ye no me ba Jumeirah ho me ba Murakabat me ba Al Riga me ba Al Doha eba hotel bi a yesefen Hyatt Regency hon eba we ho nyina nom ne ade na me be hu owura bi a yesefen Mohammed e mo ka so ho wo Dubai ho say ni na me time kura na awe me ko de me be ko akwa me be a na Janam one wo na me ne didi komo so far no na mutiti say no a net mo say
enye one what I say, because there's a lot of doubt upon his whereabouts. And don't forget, there are certain people, who has made it their mode of trade. They will always put false information into the public domain. So you want to say, Dubai, or Dubai, they didn't believe that. But Utie, the Attorney General Kwenka, Utie after the State of the Nation address, he granted an interview to one of the reasons, and he told them that he himself, with government delegation, they were in Dubai, and they met with him. They had a discussion with him, and it was there that the number one told him about this 51 million scandal deal and the truth about the issue. So he himself saw him himself. What I say. So when people come and say, but that's what they believe. Opinions are like onions. Everybody has one. So there's no need for us to continue to emphasize the point. And it's himself, because the bottom line with all this issue is the customers want their money to be paid for them. And yes, sir.
And the bottom line. Say and there's always a daily guide that was in one freed, ready to pay customers. That bay and nana appear mensa oba. Nah.
Okay. That's a good question. And so, I mean, the crux of the matter, no, what you say. So, I know, courts are free, no, but unfortunately, no, he's still in police custody because, no, only said the CID, a press conference, I think 2 weeks ago, Mamukan said they triggered a red alert Interpol on him. And immediately, the court freed Dubai, the police people arrested him based on the Interpol alert that was coming from Ghana's CID. So still is in custody. So at this point, he's not been able to move around to even start fighting his case to retrieve Nitikano. Because even in the court hearing, the man himself admitted, said, indeed, we've supplied him with that quantity of gold, and it owed us. In fact, the case was two. It was criminal and civil. The criminal was that he says Nanapi has defrauded his company and himself. That was a criminal. So that was a case of misdemeanor. So when the police people had their press conference the last time, the press statement, can't say he's facing charges of misdemeanor in Dubai. So that was a criminal case. The civil case was that he's saying that he was telling the court that we owe him $51 million and that he also owes us $28 million. That is Daniel. That's what he's telling the court. So the court is deducting the $28 million that he owes us from the $51 million that we owe him, and the balance of $23 million, Nana Pia Mensah should pay. That is the civil case that he went to court with. So obviously, what it means is that the man has admitted in court that he owes us that amount of money. So now that he's been acquitted and discharged, we are going to we are going to sue him now, ask the court to ask Horizon Company to pay us our $39 million and also go ahead and sue for defamation. Because Ojam when himself was this is a young man who is doing so well, and all of a sudden you came out with this, a charge against him that he has duped you. He's a scammer and he has duped you with a tune of $51 million, a deal that is not part of it. And for 4 good months, since the 4th of December, almost up to yesterday, not our police cell. I mean, how? Something that he knows nothing about. And if you check all the internet, all social media, it's Nana Pia Mensah is a fraudster, or you say, or you scammer, or you this, we are Ponzi scheme, we are that. I mean, all manner of things against Nana. If I should tell you the amount of money we've lost because of this case, because of these stories, and yet, but the bottom line is that our customers are our main interest at this point. We owe them, and we need to pay them. What you are saying. So we are not too much ready in telling our story, what happened on our interest is how we can mop up the system, get all the money being owed to us, and pay our customers. So now he's been freed. Police are still holding him. We are in talks with government to see how they can speak to the CID people to get the Dubai people to release him, so that we can now sue Horizon Company and Daniel, the CEO, so he can pay us our $39 million. And the good news is that we're also going to sue him for defamation.
Now, $39 million, no, about me to a canna wahano.
Since we change in TV.
No, correct.
Anna, because Ukaya, the finance minister, no, he was addressing the soldiers and the barracks, I think 3 months ago or so, with the president. And then he told them that his check, the amount of money that Men's Gold is owing their customers is around 200 million Ghana cedi. Okay. Which, if you convert to dollar now, is about $40 million. Pay the dollar rate.
Yeah.
So if we should go according to what he said, and it's $40 million, and a company is owing us $39 million, and you know, there are other people that are owing him. I know as a man in Dubai and Madrid who's owing him certain amount of money. There are 2 people in Dubai also is owing him some $2 million there, $1 million there. So, I mean, the Obagana, you have to customers.
Omo chere me wo baby kura no se wani hwe Abu Dhabi kwan so a Sheikh Zayed Road ho no baby a omo ton exotic cars no te say Bugatti ni ade no omo chere me say akwa bi so wo a ode ne ka I think $4 million or something.
That's Ahmed.
Ahmed, yes.
Ahmed is in the car. What you say?
I found say buy who adwuma pa.
Now why Juma. And see I mean this is the cast of the matter. What you say? So I mean it's not like we are relaxed and we don't want to pay our customers. We didn't understand the plight of our customers. We know. I mean the reason why he moved from Madrid to Dubai to go get his money is to get this money to come and pay, because it's kind of because by the 7th of September letter from Security and Exchange Commission, they've asked us to halt operations. So we don't have any money here to pay our customers. The money is out. People are owing us money. We need to get those monies and come down and pay them. So that's what he was doing, and he got arrested. So if he gets a straight down, I'm sure today, tomorrow, the CID and government, I mean, they are in talks, and I saw the message will be wired to Dubai for him to be released, and then we'll pursue this Daniel guy, and then Horizon Royal Diamond in Dubai for them to pay us our money, and then for defamation. And when that is done, and we successfully get our money, Daniel, Mr. Tickets here, Nana Pia will come to Ghana, sit down with the government, come out with a payment schedule, and we'll start paying our customers. That is the bottom line.
But that's no pay me.
Yo, Mr. Medasi.
I mean, we are my friends. Why?
Yo.
Bye bye. Niyama amate.